Pocket Monsters Green, the original Pokemon game. This here is a compilation video of where all the instances during my Let's Play of this game where it crashed. For some reason or another, this game has been kind of bound to crash on itself whenever I would record. And that happened quite a few times during my playthrough. And this here is, as I have already stated, a compilation of every single time that it crashed. And with my own explanation of sorts on why it did so. Okay, starting off, we've got Oak's Parcel, or the mail as it's called in-game. I didn't really show this one off on stream, but I told about it during the video itself that it took place in. When you try to use the mail itself from your inventory, it crashes the game for some reason. Next up is the Scambler on Route 11. If you defeat him in battle and then talk to him afterwards, he crashes the game. I'm not sure why that happens. Next up is the bicycle. You do not want to manually dismount your bicycle. It will always crash the game, as shown here. Always dismount it by entering a house, Pokemon Center, or Pokemart. Otherwise, dismounting your bike manually will crash the game. It's happened to me. Next up is this trainer known as a Girl Scout on Route 8. She uses 3 Meowths, and if you defeat her, the game soft resets automatically. I don't know why, but it just does. So watch out for that specific trainer. She's one of the 3 or one of the 4 actually, that is lined up in a row on Route 8. This rocket in the game corner, in Team Rocket's base of operations, by the 3 large tables on the first floor, crashes the game upon defeat. Now here's a really big one here. It doesn't crash the game, but it might as well have. The very first rocket on the 9th floor of the Sylph Company, just don't battle him, and you're good to go. He glitches up your time to 150 hours and glitch 2 minutes. He also completely glitches up your Pokemon storage system to have a seemingly endless list of glitched Pokemon that you never even caught. And they have glitched up names, stats, moves, even their icons are in the status screen is often kind of glitched and has all sorts of garbage on it, even on the original trainer name. Also, some of the trainers in Sylph will randomly be unable to battle you, even if you haven't battled them yet. And others will infinitely give you rematches as long as you remain in their line of sight. You also lose out on getting the self-destruct TM from a worker at Sylph. But if you're not planning on using that TM, it's no big deal. A side effect is that one person in the Saffron City Pokemon Center swaps his sprite from a Hat Man to an item ball, and his original sprite takes the place of the Cable Club attendant. And if you save and restart the game from right there in the Pokemon Center, then he turns into a big glitch sprite, where he's just nothing but random pixels in a block formation. Your rival at Sylph, if you defeat him on it, after you defeat him, his first line of dialogue that initiated the battle with him in the first place pops up again, even after he's left the room, and you pretty much get locked in place, listening to his theme forever. Although if you like the theme, then that's probably a good thing. But aside from that, Just avoid him, considering he won't actually walk up to you and challenge you. This only happens if you talk to him, I think at least 2 times. The first time he'll just say his regular lines of dialogue and then just ignore you. Afterwards he'll battle you. Okay, the very first trainer that you see when exiting Fuchsia City to the east. Just like the gambler on Route 11, she will crash the game upon talking to her after she has been defeated. She is a Bellsprout, Oddish, and Tangela, just for those wondering. The swimmer on Route 21 with a Starmie will also crash the game upon speaking to him after defeat, but that's pretty much it for him. I don't know if this is influenced any by the Sylph Company rocket glitch, but entering the Cinnabar Island gym forces you into facing to the right and locks your controls up completely. So I'm willing to guess that's probably linked to the aforementioned rocket glitch. The one trainer on Route 4. Her Pokemon consists of Paras and Parasect. Just being spotted by her to start up the battle will crash the game. You won't even get to battle her. There's also this weird thing that I'm probably going to assume is also linked to the rocket glitch, that you cannot get the Surf HM from the Safari Zone. I've tried, as you could plainly see in my Let's Play, but the guy wouldn't give it to me. And I had to resort to using the Walk Through Walls code just to cross the water routes. And finally, defeating Bruno. He'll either crash the game, or cause it to soft reset, causing you to be unable to finish your league challenge. These have been all of the instances where the game can crash or has similar effects. Hope you have enjoyed, and hope you know now where to avoid certain trainers. Because otherwise then you'll have the same difficulties I did. Also, because you can't enter the Cinnabar Gym without getting your controls locked, you have to use the Walk Through Walls code just to be able to enter the 8th gym to get the Earth Badge. And even then you need another Game Shark code just to be able to temporarily have a Volcano Badge just to pass the gates of the Pokemon League, because they won't let you pass. Also, if you do also I'm not counting the crashes that happened from my Walk Through Walls code, because those were controlled glitches and not caused by the game itself. Just throwing that out there.